Okay, I am recording this tonight to kind of help educate some people on. I get questions all the time on dog training, and one of the primary questions I get is that of my dog pulls. My dog pulls when I walk. I can't walk my dog. It's constantly pulling me or dragging me or whatever. So what I want to do tonight is I'm going to start posting some uh, videos to kind of help with some of these basic issues, and hopefully I can send these to people or have them look them up. I'll post some of these onto YouTube and a YouTube channel later. But basically, the there's a couple tools. One is what we call a training collar. It's been called a choke chain in the past, but it's politically incorrect now to call it a choke chain. It was never designed to choke. It's designed to go onto a dog. The chain needs to be put on the right way. If I'm walking a dog on my left side, I'm gonna have an upside down P to go over the head, and the reason for that is this is going to do exactly what it's meant to do. It's a training collar. It needs to sit on the dog's neck loosely. So you buy one that's big enough that you're going to have 4 inches, maybe a little more, hanging off the side of the dog's neck, and the chains on the dog loosely. Now this will work. This collar will work on a little dog or a big dog. They have heavy gauge or light gauge, and you get them in anything from 14-inch chains all the way up to 20, 832 for a big old dog, whatever you need. And again, the gauge can be very small for a mini Yorkie, a mini anything, or it can be a huge heavy gauge for a big American Bulldog, a Pyrenees, or something that you need a heavier gauge chain on. But again, the purpose is it's not meant to go on the dog and pull or choke. The purpose is to keep that sitting loosely. And as you can see, so let's say my hand is the dog, it's walking, I just use it to kind of, hey, correct it. I'm just giving a little tiny bump and say, hey, pay attention, you're walking with me. The good news is, as the dog starts to pull, I just keep doing that until the dog realizes he doesn't want me to pull it at all, and I'm leaving it loose, but I'm never going like this, because as soon as I do this, that dog is going to instantly start pulling. So as soon as it's going on, now I need to point out, now if the chain goes on the wrong way, so it's now sitting like this instead of like the upside down P, it now becomes a right side up P. Then I'm going to put that on the dog's neck, and all it's going to do is lock. It won't even release. It'll just choking the dog and doing exactly what we don't want the training collar to do. So it's important you use the collar appropriately. It's important that you put it on appropriately. And again, it's a training collar. So if my dog's jumping up on someone, I just pop it off. And you'll see every time it's a snap and a release, a snap and a release. I don't use shock collars. I don't use treats. This training collar gets that dog's attention. I'm not hurting it. I'm just letting it know, hey, I don't want you on that person. So the command, it's jumping up on somebody, off. It's going over to sniff something I don't want it. No, heel. I want that dog heeling right by my inseam on my pants and walking. I'll show you some other videos I'll post of dogs heeling. And again, this is the tool we normally use.